Good afternoon, my fellow brothers and sisters. It has been a long journey for about 2 weeks now. I've never been on live due to one or two issues, but that will not prevent us of not hearing what the message is, or not hearing what God had for us, or not hearing advices. God has been so good to us, and here I am this afternoon or this evening trying to reach you again. We started a topic which I was supposed to continue, but I couldn't. Money management. How we manage our finances, how we manage money. And I believe the first thing we're trying to talk about is how we first and foremost trying to make money. I want to just recorrect our mindset on what we said that day. We thought that the first thing of trying to make money is to learn how to work. It's the first step of making money is to work, which is the fact. I mean, you cannot tell me you want to make money and you are not ready to work. Then obviously you can't make money. We also talk about discipline. Why you start making your money. You have to save. You have to learn how to save a little P on every month on your income that you earn. If we earn 200 cedis and you are able to save 1 cedi out of it, it makes sense than somebody who earns 200 cedis or 1,000 cedis and doesn't save anything. Because that saving, that little drop of savings will be an ocean for you tomorrow. And then in the midst, I also talk about discipline. Discipline is also important in money management. You have to discipline yourself in this journey of life, because when money enters your hand, a lot of things come into your mind. Temptation comes here and there. A lot of things, unnecessary things come into your mind when money enters your hand. So we talk about discipline. Discipline must be part and parcel of you if you really want to make money, if you really want to become successful in life. We also talk about persistence. I'm just recollecting what we said that is. Persistence is very also important. As children of God or as every human being, you have to persist in whatever you believe in. You persist in your believing. So if your aim is to save every month 1 cedi on any income you earn, then your persistency is very important. You should be ready at all costs that at the end of the month you have that 1 cedi on top. So that 1 cedi become one of your expenditure. Yes, it become your major expenditure. One of your major expenditure. Your the expenditure like a rent, those they are your major expenditures. So you have your savings, that 1 cedi savings or whatever you plan to save become one of your major expenditure. Moment you add it as your expenditure, you know that you have to pay that money. So every month you'll be able to put it aside. So we talk about all these things which I believe in our recollection we'll find ourselves in that moment we start doing these things, then obviously our way to success is getting clearer and clearer. Getting clear. Yes, getting clear. Today we'll continue from where we left. Today we want to talk a little bit on going further on the savings that as the children or as everyone, human being who want to become successful, first must learn how to save now. Then, moment you master the power of saving, then now you move a little bit step further from savings, and now you enter into the zone of investing your savings. Yes, investing your savings. So you find out that, your work that you do, like a office work, an accountant, whatever, any work that you do which is not business, that work will just put food on your table. Trust me. That way we just put food on. That's the reason why you get your salary, you pay your rent, you pay your bills, and feeding fee, and the salary is gone. And before you realize you enter into overdraft, you have to start borrowing money. By the end of the day, it's a run. You just put in food, the work you're doing, the office style and all those things. They just put in food on your table. So the moment you learn how to save a little bit, then now you enter into what we call investment. In the investment area, then we are talking about business, because in the moment you master the power of doing business, then obviously you are now bringing money. Now, the savings you put aside can never grow until you start investing it. What you get is every month I put 1 cedi aside. Yes, it's increasing. That 1 cedi is increasing. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But if I want to be truly successful at the moment I manage to get a capital from the savings, then I must start investing. And investing, it can be going to normal investing or job. Invest in something profitable that will turn it around for you. Yes, invest in something profitable that will turn it around for you. So you start doing something aside your business, your normal work. Yes, you start doing something with your business aside your normal work. So let's say you have about 200 cedis or 200 pounds or $200 or whatever it is, and you are working. You don't quit your job, but you start investing. So let's say, okay, now I can use that 200 cedi to go and buy ice water or brock or drink that I'll resell, or food that I'll resell, or something. You understand that 200 pounds or $200 or 200 cedis can do. Yeah. So you take that money while you are still working, and then you start turning that money around. And that is where business comes in this area. Then I'm entering a step further with the business, because you need to start turning the money around. Okay? And you can also, if you are not somebody who is not risk-taking, I'll be talking about risk and all those things somehow around, and it will be another part. Yeah? But somebody will say, okay, what about if I lose the small money I've saved? Now you are asking me to go and invest if I lose it. Okay, there are some investment or some business you can do with that money that are less risk. And those things can be with the banks. You understand? Every country have a bank, and every bank have a distance. So while you are saving your money, you find out that the bank, because you are not taking it, the bank start adding it like savings itself. Not current account, but savings account. The bank start giving you some interest on it, slowly. Now, you can move further by taking that money. Instead of normal interest, you can now enter something like fixed deposit. Fixed deposit, you authorize them to pay it, to use your money to work, and you are not coming for it within 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 1 year, you are not coming. So they should use it to work. So while they use it to work, they will give you a percentage on that. Okay, in using this money to work, maybe we can give you 10%, 15% at the end of the year on your investment. You understand? Or 5% on every quarter, on every year. So by doing that, you now start investing that money slowly with the bank. All banks also, you can also learn to use that small money to even buy a treasury bill from the government. That one, all these things are risk-free area. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. These areas, you don't lose your capital. Yes, you don't lose your capital, but just that your capital will be locked up, and at the end of every quarter, they add your interest, or they pay the interest to you, or they add it. I'll talk about accumulated interest later, but they can give you your interest, and then they put the capital back to business. So in this area, you are not losing your money. You understand? And that is the visible. So if you are somebody who is afraid of losing money, after hardly saving this money, now you are telling me to go and invest, and I'm afraid of losing it. So you can deal with the bank. You can deal. There are so many areas that the bank can put the money without you losing your capital, but rather at every quarter. The only way you lose it is just they take it from you. You will not touch it. So in case of any emergency, you cannot even go there for it. That is it. They will lock it up. And on a specific day, they said, okay, we lock it up for 3 months. After 3 months, we give you this interest, and we give you this on top of your income. So you lock it up. You can get it no matter what. You can get it, because if you try to get it, then you lose part of that capital, which you don't want to do that. So you can't get it. No, that one are risk-free with the banks and all those things. Nowadays, somebody will tell me we don't trust the bank, but you should be able to. Each country have a bank that the whole nation trusts, no matter what. There are a lot of banks that operate, but there are some banks, they are national bank. They cannot just go broken. No matter what. They can't just go broken like that. You understand? No matter what, the nation makes sure that bank stands. So you look out for those banks and deal with it. Banks like, let's take Ghana for example. Bank like Commercial Bank, Ghana Commercial Bank. You can't go broken no matter what. That bank cannot collapse no matter what. Ghana Commercial Bank. It's a national bank. It can never collapse. So if you are dealing with them, rest assured that your little money can be saved and you can get interest on it. So, if I say go to the bank, there are other banks, they give higher interest on them, but their sustainability is also a risk. So if they lose, if the bank collapses, then that is where your issue is. So look out for the banks that are national banks that have been generation for ages, and they are standing there, they can't broke. That banks, those ones, you can deal with them. You understand? Wherever you are, you can deal with those banks. So you need to look out for those things and then start dealing with the banks. You understand? When you start dealing with the bank, you find out that the little savings you have made, moment you put it in their hand that they should start working with it, now they start adding interest for you. So while you are still saving every monthly, you still now get some capital that is now working for you by the bank. You understand? And that is generating those kind of profit, little by little profit for you here and there. Then you begin to see that capital, that small capital growing. So you find out that you didn't start big, but slowly you are seeing some returns. You understand? So if you are a person who don't want to take much risks in doing business, then deal with the bank. That way is very good. You will not lose it. You will not lose that money, because if the bank is a national bank that stands, it rather invest your money for you, and at the end of the day, he pays you. He pays you for that. And trust me, you can make it. You can make it. Like I said, I'm a Ghanaian, so I can stand in for Ghana Commercial Bank. Ghana Commercial Bank, one of the oldest bank that when you do business with, rest assured, 100 years, you get your money back. You understand? So look out for those banks which can hold that capital for you, invest it for you. At the end of every quarter, they pay you. Until the time you think, maybe 2 years, 3 years, you think you want the capital back, then you can carry the capital back. So now, they can pay your interest and they pay the capital. If you want that money to grow faster in the banks, then you go for what we call accumulated interest. Accumulated interest with the bank, which is also very important. That is, it's risk-free. It's risk-free, but in this accumulated interest, you are not going to get your money just like that. What happened to that? If at the end of each quarter or each month, the interest they give to you, they'll add it to your capital, and then they'll reinvest it again. And that increase your profit. You understand? So they can tell you every quarter, just add my profit back to my capital to become a full capital, and then they work profit on it again, and then keep going. So that one, if you leave the money over there for about 2, 3 years, 4 years before you realize you are on your journey of success. You get it? So these are the secrets with the bank. I'm trying to start with the bank before I come to normal business. So I don't want to start with risk one. This is risk-free. Risk-free. The only risk you have with the bank is that your money is locked up, and then it start turning. interest start growing on it. So from normal interest, which you say, oh, every month gets paid that money, that interest into my account. And at the point in time, you think that, okay, right now, instead of paying the interest, add the interest to my capital and reinvest it. Yes, add the interest to my capital and invest it. You find out that you start growing this money. You start growing this investment slowly. You understand? So it's very, very important. Then from the banks, I talk about treasury bill. From the banks, then you move further to the government. Yeah, you borrow your money to the government. You borrow that small money to the government. That we call treasury bill. So the treasury bill, the government will take your money. Everything, the interest you pay on it is a bit higher than what the bank offer. So the bank offers service where they pay a little interest. And then they also offer fixed deposit where they pay an interest which is a little bit higher than the normal savings you have. Then treasury bill can come in. Then when the treasury bill comes in, that is for the government. The interest is higher than the fixed deposit. So you can see in the bank, you can deal with them with your small capital that you have without touching it while you are still working. You understand? While you are still working without touching it, and you keep growing this slowly, and you find yourself that you are balancing your step, you are balancing your way. You understand? And that's why I said, discipline, persistence is the key to becoming successful. If you want a journey of success, you must learn how to discipline yourself. You must learn how to be persistent in whatever decision you take. If you don't have those things, then it will be very difficult. If you are somebody, you get money, you eat it, temptation will come. Temptation from everywhere. Family temptation will come. Girlfriends, boyfriend temptation will come. Every corner, temptation will come. You understand? By the moment you are focused and you are disciplined, no matter how the journey is, you make up your mind that no, this is for tomorrow. It's not for today. Yeah? This money I have is for tomorrow. It's not for today. So I'm not going to spend it. Yeah? I have a philosophy. If you don't give me your budget, don't just come and tell me and you think I'll give it to you. No. No matter what. No matter what. No. If you give me your budget, if you give me I can put it in my budget for maybe 2-3 months time. Then I can get it for you. I don't just wake up and do it anyhow. Yeah? Because we need to be disciplined. All of us need money. Money is very important in our journey of life, no matter what. Yeah? Don't let anybody deceive you. Money is very important. Money is very important in our journey of life. As a Christian, you need money to survive. Don't let anybody deceive you. Yeah, the Bible talk about book of Ecclesiastes tell about that. Yes, money answers things. Yeah, money answers things. And money is not plucked from tree. Don't be deceived. Don't go to church and somebody tell you, oh, give and you get. Money is not plucked on tree. No. You need discipline. You need consistent persistency to be able to turn everything you have. You understand? To turn it. So it doesn't matter where you are standing and where you are starting. You don't need the big money to start anything. All you need is your discipline, your self-control. You understand? And your persistency in making sure that whatever you have decided to put aside, you put that aside. You see? Whatever you have decided to put aside, you put aside. Irrespective of the pressure, you still put it aside. And slowly, you start looking at those things and you start growing. You understand? So today, I've opened the key of moving further from your savings to investment. And I've opened the key of trying to explain the setup of the bank for you. You understand? So wherever you are hearing, you are watching me from, whatever it is not about the bigness of. Don't be deceived that you need big money to do something. Wherever it's in your hand, to you that money is not valued. But I can tell you, if you can put it aside, tomorrow you find out that money is really valued. You get it? That money is really varied. So you just have to be discipline yourself to start saving it slowly. And slowly, you start opening your wings. But asking the bank to start reinvesting it for you without losing your capital. And then you take your eyes off that you even have something over there. You take your eye off while you keep doing your job. You keep doing your job, doing whatever you are doing. You keep doing your savings, electric savings, you keep doing it. You get it? Electric savings, you keep doing it. Slowly, you find out that you are building everything around you back to life. Because whatever job we do, if we stay in our job until we become retired, then we are ready to die quick. That's why sometimes people retire because when there is no money in your pocket, trust me, everything around you is dead. So you know how to handle money in order to turn money around. You get it? So this afternoon, we are talking about this. We are building on our savings. I'll try my best to put all the video back onto my page so that whoever want to rehear it will go back and pray it and start hearing it, because we can make things happen. We can be successful no matter where we're coming from. We can be successful if we learn how to discipline ourselves and control ourselves and learn how to do things in order. Success will be ours. If you have £1,000 in your hand and somebody have £10 in his hand, and the person who have the £10 can be able to save £1 out of the £10, and the person who have the £1,000 cannot save 1p, trust me, you are better off than the person with the £1,000. Yeah, you are better off. So it's very important that as children of God, we learn how to save. Don't eat all your income. Don't eat all your income. No matter how hard it is, any money that enter your hand, squeeze back somewhere and throw it somewhere. Do that. Trust me. Oh, and this money it's no big. Nobody on this earth will tell you whatever I have is enough for me. Nobody. Go to a rich man today and he'll tell you, I don't have money. He don't have it. Nobody will tell you what I have is enough. Nobody. So what you have is small, but you can still squeeze out of the small. You can still squeeze something out of the small that you have, and you can put it aside. You understand? And by doing that, you are slowly taking yourself out of poverty. Poverty is a disease. Don't let it come closer to you. I'm not saying have big, but at least you have to the point that you are not going to stand in front of somebody and ask for anything, because you are sufficient of yourself. You know how to control yourself. You know how to abide by what you have and not what any somebody have. You are content with what you have, and you discipline yourself to be content with what you have. You understand? You discipline yourself to be content with what you have. So we need to understand this principle. So this evening I have talked a lot, and I believe we hear. Let me repeat something, reverse it back again. We start from saving, working hard. Start our journey of making money through work. You need to work. No two ways. While you work, you have to start saving. And in the midst of the saving, there must be discipline. There must be persistence in the discipline. There must be self-control in the discipline. Temptation are around. And moment money enter your hand, a whole lot or a bunch of thought just enter your hand to take the money off. That is why you have to learn how to discipline yourself, how to control yourself, how to be persistent in the decision you take regarding the money. If you do that, you will be successful. Then, today we move further by saying the savings you have managed to save for a year or two now turn out to become capital. And if you are somebody who don't want low risks, you don't want to get yourself into risks of losing your capital, then deal with the bank. The bank are the best people who can protect your money without losing it. And when I say the bank, I'm talking about the national bank, the oldest bank in your country. There are some banks, they are old. They cannot just fade out like that. When you deal with them, your capital is safe. They will turn it around, they will turn it out. You fixed deposit, they will turn it out. You move further to get, maybe treasury bill. Start turning it out. Give yourself a time frame. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. And by the time you realize, taking your eyes off all these years, by the time you realize, you see that you make money. We also talk about reinvesting your capital with your interest. That is the accumulated one. So today I make 10 CD on top of 200 CDs. So I just add the 10 CD to the 200, and then I invest it again. You see, that is accumulated interest. And before you realize, you start building an ocean from that one little decision you take or putting that one CD down. You start building an ocean. You understand? You start building an ocean. So today we'll try to summarize these things, that it is possible that we can become successful no matter what. If we determine to become successful, we can become successful based on how we manage our life. In this journey of life, in other parts, I'll be talking about certain things we do that waste our resources, waste our energy, waste everything that are not meant to be. Yeah? Don't trying to compare yourself to people who have family have already, and you think those things are wastes of time. You are in a journey of yourself, not a journey with people. So learn how to be people. When I tell people, that friend, that people you call friend, when something happened to you, that is where you find a true friend. Those people will be nowhere to be found. If you have in your hand and you can give it to them, they are happy. But unless something happens, try to test them and see whether they are truly genuine friends. So you are in a journey on your own, not with anybody. So everything you have to do to be successful and take yourself out of the spirit of poverty and lack and all those things, you have to go with yourself. And that is why I have opened up this chapter every Tuesday that I'll be coming to be talking about these kind of issues. We are dealing with money matters. This is money management part 2. And let us begin to take caution on these things. And slowly, we'll find ourselves building up financial freedom. It is possible we can build up financial freedom. It doesn't matter your age. Even if you are young, that is the big opportunity for you. Even the money that your parents give to you, you can still save out of it. You can still save out of your money. So by the time you finish your education and you step into office to start working, you already have some savings that will be working for you. Yes. Let us begin to grab this wisdom and begin to build ourselves with this wisdom. Because we have lacked so many things for ages. And the principles are so simple that by following this principle, we should have been successful. Some of us have lacked a lot. But thank God He has opened our eyes to see the truth and to lead us in the journey of success. So slowly, we'll begin to rebound back in the journey of life. We'll begin to rebound back in the journey of life. Trust me. As we are taking this step, anything I'm sharing with you, I myself, I keep fighting my life, practicing it slowly, because I'm not there and I need to fight it. But these are the facts that you and I have to journey on. in order to become successful. God bless you for hearing me this afternoon. I don't want to take much of your time. This is the journey. Every Tuesday, I try to come here to give something small. And there will be a time that I'll open the forum that we share our ideas. So that I open the forum for us to share ideas. You can come into the page to share ideas. While you are talking, whatever you think is also possible, put in there. I'll read the comment. Put it there. Comment, share it. If it is good, comment. If something that I'm saying and you don't understand, comment. Maybe I'll go back and I'll emphasize on it. Because we need to learn. I said learning is the key to success. And learning is not in the classroom. Classroom learning is just 40%. The big learning is when you finish your education and you now step yourself into the journey of life. That is where the big learning is for. Because you are coming to meet people, you are coming to meet society, you are coming to meet companies, and they will tell you, this is how we do it, this is the way we want to do it. Then that is where you learn. That is where we learn. So thank you for being with me. I bless you. In the name of our Lord, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. May the Spirit of God grant us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in catching the revelation behind His word. Because the book of life, which is the Bible, is the key life to anything. Everything we are looking for in this journey of life is in it. It's in it. So if you have time, read it. You can read it as inspiration. Read it. Because it is in it. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord protect you. May the good Lord guide you. May the good Lord order your step as you journey in life. May you grow to become successful. May you be successful. It is possible that you can become successful. And may the good Lord open doors that are shut in your life. May the good Lord open them for you. The devil has no right to stop you from succeeding. You will succeed. And you are already in the journey of success. Thank you for joining me. And hope to see you next week. Stay blessed and remain blessed. God bless you. Amen.